So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that. But let's talk about credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner, because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back on the field. He'll try to generate some more steam on offense down to the scoreboard second quarter. Not necessarily his fault, but he's always a guy that want to get extra involved.
Keep finding ways for him to get the football. Keep force-feeding him in that way. Get to the half. Reset, kind of reboot. Start over again to try and erase the other things that have them down on the scoreboard. We'll be looking for a little more juice here in the second quarter before they do get that halftime locker room.
Mahomes now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's great. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes going to throw. That pass complete to Moore. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that will bring up second down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds. Quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now Mahomes maybe a free play. Throwing the out route here, it's complete to Kelsey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, here's second and 3. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. In the first half, just like the end of the game, can't handle the defensive penalty. They'll have another play.
One more play and see what happens here.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on down to try to get 3 before halftime. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. But a flag is down here. So hold on. Let's see what this is about. And that was relatively easy to see on this from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiple. I always love on these offsides when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we reach halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Chen Coachman from the Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
The Eagles were led in the first half by their dynamic quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He had a half of the 80s. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass.
He threw a month's worth of touchdowns in just those first 2 quarters of play. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Not too many breaks ahead, according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The
Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense has had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to scoreboards.
They begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. To their credit, resulting in the amount of yardage. I would think that they're going to anticipate that defense losing. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10.
Looking to throw Mahomes. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big play right in his hands. Unable to come down with it.
A sign of no doubt offensive that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now here's Mahomes.
He's got the connection to Moore. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And again, it's Mahomes.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up the first down.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on third down. Doesn't find anyone open. Tucks it away. Takes off and picks up the first down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
A throw caught by Rice. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down.
But it appears they ran man defense against the outlet. What you have to do on that one is receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give him some space to cut to the outside, have that ball delivered with good timing, and they get it done.
They fake again. Now Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's funny,
throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk about the min-backs and how they can't catch the ball, eyes light up when they talk about open field and have one-on-one matchups. Yeah, they do. That's the reason why we just start shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing. It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play.
One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also have one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to lose this too. I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
To throw, it's Mahomes. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins 28 yards. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Butker on the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
In motion left comes Brown. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looks good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard, 41 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And a call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw.
He got it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football.
Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has
Yeah,
it?
the offensive returns have been good. I guess we figured the ground game would be a bit more involved. Here's third down and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did do, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
We saw that indeed, picking up the first.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Second and a couple. Here's Mahomes to throw. Yeah, quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. Time to feel incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now it's Mahomes again. He's got his target. That's complete. And some space here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
This game is certainly no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be trying to get out there because they've been ragged throughout.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Touchdown! Rasheed Rice, a 12-yard touchdown grab as they have taken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you get that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments in the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they get it done there.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Well, now how about this return? And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, so they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So they have been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle to Smith. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they did an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary, get the punt pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there at the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Mahomes now to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinating. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Mahomes going to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so he gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating, there he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he will have the Chiefs first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him charge come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively does the same case on play. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game. Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for picking up the first down.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch in as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs for the lead and the football as we get set for quarter number 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. I tell you, he is closing in on a 300-yard receiving game now. He's maybe one catch away as he's got a first there.
A little football 1-1 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it, and really trying to move a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Here's the check right. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop down to the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Hey, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's in the end zone yet again.
He has multiple series now that ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Butker now at the extra point. He missed one. But this time, he gets it to go. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. There he goes again. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown. 60 yards. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Big score. First step in their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here. Elliott now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of his defense all game long. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're leading back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I guess you would say this is kind of the key here. Wind down some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to check it down. Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
From the 41, Mahomes able to find Gray here. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Second and 6. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 46 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there on that play. I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing. In a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or you're just coming from all angles.
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and they'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
And these guys, so they're not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, you've been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Butker on for the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw here. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. Down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 68 yards. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed. They definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Elliott on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs offense and the veteran DeAndre Hopkins set to take over once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, it's still a one-possession game. This one's not fully over yet. Now a 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 61 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first down. And that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations, they were carrying us home. I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. Just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Toss right side to Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Butker's kick here is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now 2nd down and a few inches. They'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line to bury him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too early.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got him in. Complete. Now he's loose again. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in. And he'll get in, although there is a flag down, but if it's offsides, this is going to stand.
That penalty is declined.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Hopkins strong running. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. They'll come up first and 10 here. Mahomes will throw. Looking for Gray, and he's got him. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll come up now on second down. Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
Hey, you just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lap. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's first and 10. Pacheco gets in, tries the left side to the 36. Stop there. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as Downey. Give that sack to Nakobe Dean. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
They'll start with the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line. Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. George Karlaftis, his second sack of the night. Third and long. He's going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That fifth defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
The Eagles send out their punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. They go play action. Now Mahomes out to his left. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the...
And he can't find... Go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. And out now come the Eagles. Well, this is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get in overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive. So now, sudden death with the time remaining. Next score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little bit easier for both teams now because they've eased into overtime. That first series brought everything on the line then. Now you've seen what a defense is thrown at you. You can make some adjustments, and all you need is 3 points to win it.
To about the 35, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback.